Cities have a certain speed, a cadence where life moves quickly, and sometimes it can be hard to keep up. Capital cities move at an even greater pace, and change appears to happen in time-lapse. These places can be daunting, and at times, relentless. Villages, by contrast, are slow, more akin to the pace of nature rather than development. Life moves at a pace that gives us time to pause and breathe, so we can observe the passing of the seasons and appreciate community on a personal level. Change happens gradually, incrementally, and with obvious care. How might we create a village in a global city? Whilst no team member's brief for Sugarhouse Island ever included these words, they are inferred and reflected by not just how this new part of London is coming to life, but by the pace of change. This speaks to an approach to place growing that sits at the heart of our client Vastint's purpose. Their blend of patience, social responsibility and innovation has created a project ecosystem unlike any other. When others were forging ahead in the years up to and following the London 2012 Olympics, the team kept planning, researching, listening, adapting the original principles set out by Jan Gale and his team. Only when they were ready did the real work of bringing this vast site back to life begin. The outline consent defines and drives a unifying vision, creating a new community, with homes, jobs, a primary school and cultural spaces, all placed within an exceptional and memorable landscape setting.
Following an early collaboration with Spanish landscape architects and artists Arquitectura Agronomia, we have been the sole landscape architect on this project, growing a role within a role, the master plan guardian, ensuring that buildings by a myriad of architects ultimately read as a coherent place. The progression of the public space and infrastructure design has followed the natural processes inherent with a complex large-scale project. Bringing these representations together into a high-quality master plan has deployed all of the skills of the Planit team. Here, old and new sit side by side, with Danes Yard in the northern tip amongst a grouping of London brick warehouses, and to the south, in the context of Three Mills Island, a collection of Grade 1 and 2 listed buildings that, in themselves, have been restored and adapted to incorporate the now famous film studios.
Life takes place at street level. This is a place for people, not cars. The car is a visitor, not a resident, and they live mainly below and out of sight. As a community begins to take shape, culture is steadily growing on the site, thanks in great part to the dearly missed Valley Van Ziel. New residents and local initiatives are weaving their stories into the fabric, but Valley was the spark that lit the creative flame. She ensured that whatever came forward was done for and with the surrounding communities of East London. Her legacy is obvious, in the school and the dance studios, but sometimes subtle, like our contribution to the Line Art Trail. Whilst animation and pace has quickened here in recent times, we are still only 1/3 of the way towards the completion of the village. Future neighbourhoods will reach down to the water and become even more verdant, reflecting Vastint's and society's obligations to create more resilient, adaptive and regenerative communities.